Hello everybody, good evening, Rose Thorn here. Today I'm reacting to two of Foodie Beauty's live streams, one of which was Dirty Deleted and it was quite short, and the other one was called Story Time, What Happens in Lachine Stays in Lachine. And I'm putting them both together because the one live stream where she was raging at Dee Dee, which she dirty deleted. It was very, very short. So why not just put both of them together? And then after I get through reacting to the live streams, we'll go to the comments and we'll call it a day. So yeah, Foodie has been real busy today doing live stream after live stream. And what she's been doing essentially is just playing tag with all the reaction channels, just making a live stream, and if you're not in front of your computer recording everything, then your chance of not catching it. So then it's like, tag, you're it. Go run around on YouTube and Twitter and try to find someone who does have it. So silly me, I had some real life stuff to do. I went out, I took a nice long walk, I got some cat food for my cat Booger, and by the time I got back, I found out about the live stream. And then once I found out about it, also found out that it had been dirty deleted. So I've been running around for the past 5-10 minutes looking for someone who might have it. And as luck would have it, the lovely Just Saying posted the clip onto her channel. So I would like to give a warm special thanks to Just Saying. She's a wonderful person, and she archives a lot of foodie stuff. She works very hard to archive everything. And a lot of reactors, when we can't find foodie stuff, will go to Just Saying because she will probably have it. So thank you so very much, Just Saying. You are amazing, man. You are absolutely amazing for all the hard work you put in and the hard work you do. And for those who have never heard of Just Saying, I encourage you to please go over to Just Saying's channel and like her original video, and please sub to her. She does deserve it. So let me go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see Miss Foodie. And there she is. So that is the Lachine live stream. We're going to go over here to the Deleted Lies live stream. As I said, it's very short. It's less than 10 minutes. So we're going to start with this first, because she's going off about Dee Dee, saying all kinds of things about Dee Dee. Honestly, guys, listen, this whole thing is a scam. It is. This is a pattern that Foodie and Natter have, that they play on people, and it always happens right before the end of the pay period. So her and Natter are putting the gas pedal to the floor, and they're going full throttle with it to get as much money as possible before the pay period ends. They don't really hate each other. She says she hates Natter, but yet she keeps going back to him. And you guys saw the react to the vlog that she did at that disgusting motel room. She spent the night at that motel room with him, and he slapped her on the back of the head. And she wasn't crying. She wasn't upset. She kind of played it off. And then the very next day, she was still with him, and she was showing off the room, and he was right there. So how upset was she really? But I've also heard that she was in her chat saying, oh yeah, he's abusive, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, if you felt that way, why did you spend the night with the guy? Why didn't you leave? Why didn't you go home? Why did you do a vlog the next day? Make it make sense. Nothing in Foodie's life makes sense to all of us, unless you look at it from the angle of, these are two scammers, and they are out to scam people for as much money as they can get. And so they keep ping-ponging all this drama back and forth, keeping everybody spun on the whole thing. So that's what all of this is all about. It's just a very bad, toxic soap opera. But let's get into the live stream that she did. Like I said, it's very short. Let's play this clip. And again, thank you, Just Saying, for all your hard work. I really appreciate you, ma'am. Let's go.
I messaged you to call me so that you can go. You're such a fucking asshole. Okay, fine. Let's play this game. You broke the law and saw me while you were on probation. Fuck you. You want to play it? Keep playing with me, Natter. Keep playing with me. Edie, this message for you, honey, sweet honey. You think you're innocent because you have an office job? You're more guilty than you're almost more guilty than Matter in all of this. Okay, I'm just gonna pull over so I don't get in trouble.
She's worried about getting in trouble for talking and live streaming, yet she just posted a live stream not too long ago where she was doing distracted driving. She had her hands literally off the steering wheel. She was angry and raging, and she was eating at the same time. And she's worried about people reporting her now. You know, regardless of people reporting you, Foodie, you should not be doing distracted driving, because it's one thing for you to rage at home. It's another thing for you to rage behind the wheel of a car. You know what I mean? Just if you're going to rage, do it in a static location and keep everybody else safe. Because if something happens to another person, it's not going to make everything better when you look at that person and go, sorry. Sorry doesn't cover it. No. Keep your butt off the road if you are not going to pay attention to what you're doing.
And say my 2 cents. And then I'm gonna keep going to go meet somebody who's not a fucking prick. Okay? Alright.
You know what, Foodie? You can just stop right there. You always do this. You're always throwing these imaginary men in Natter's face as if that's going to make him jealous, as if that's going to make him nervous. He's not nervous. You know, he talks to people on his phone all the time and he's got Dee Dee with him. What does he have to be afraid of? Are you trying to threaten him with the idea that you can go off and find another sugar baby? Listen, anybody who's been watching you for 5 minutes knows that you are addicted to Natter and you can't seem to tear yourself away. And he knows that too. He knows that. He's not nervous at all. He's not sweating over you meeting up with a guy. As a matter of fact, if you did manage to meet up with a guy, he would be over the moon about it, because that means whoever that guy is, they're doing things to you that I'm sure he wishes he didn't have to do. If that imaginary guy is being intimate with you, that means that's one less thing that he has to do. So when you start bringing up this talk of, I'm going to go meet a guy, he's like, sure, go ahead. Let him do the things that I don't want to do. Let him take care of you that way, because I'd rather not. So you trying to threaten him, girl, please. He knows he's got you locked down for that money. He knows. He knows you'll always come back no matter what you say. He knows.
Dee, honey. Oh, I wish I could read you her message. Here's the thing. You have no choice but for me to take this action against you. Because Natter told you to, you fucking desperate bitch. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All of those messages I've sent you is because you and Natter are responsible for me being crazy like this.
No, 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 no. And for those who are a bit confused why Chantal is so angry, allegedly, Dee Dee is going to sue Chantal. Allegedly. I don't believe that, because Dee Dee and Natter live together. Whether they are or not, they are a couple is irrelevant, because they live together, and she will not sue Chantal on the basis that if she does that, Chantal, if it were real, would get mad and stop giving money to Natter. So Dee Dee is not going to rock the boat. You know, she's too much of Natter's side chick to rock the boat. All of this outrage that we're seeing right now is not real. It is basically performance art, very bad performance art. All of this is just talk, all of it. Nobody is suing anybody. Natter's going to continue to get money from Chantal. This is just monetary drama that's being spun up for extra views, and let me talk about DV and stuff again to get people triggered so I get extra money in pocket. Yeah, that's all this is. That's all this is.
You are responsible for worsening my mental health. The way you play.
Okay, and I want to address that. So here's Foodie saying that Natter and Dee Dee are responsible for her bad mental health. But Foodie has said to her own audience those people that are saying your content affects me, she has said to them, I'm not responsible for your mental health. So the things that Dee Dee and Natter are doing, it matters because it affects her mental health. But when she puts out triggering toxic content, talking about triggering subjects, oh, if she triggers you, it's not her fault. It's not her fault at all. So we're supposed to believe, Foodie, that Natter and Dee Dee are messing with your head, but when you mess with other people's heads, it's perfectly okay. So rules for me, but not for thee. Is that it? Sounds like it.
Played and manipulated me over the past few months is your fault, and I'm going to prove it. I have all the transcripts. My therapist has all the transcripts.
What therapist? You've not gone to therapy. That's the problem. You don't go. You don't want to go to therapy. You said to yourself you don't want to go to a therapist because it's boring, and you think that it's proper therapy to come onto your channel and vent and trauma dump on people. That's your therapy. Well, guess what? That therapy hasn't worked for the past year. I've not seen any improvement. So maybe that's not the right therapy for you, but you're not interested in real therapy. You're not interested in improving yourself in any way. You're too busy catering to those toxic feeders on your channel that are paying you the big money. Everything you do in your content is catering to the fetish crowd. And that, madam, is a fact. It's a fact. You cater all of your content to the feeders. Yes, you do. That's why you're messy. That's why you're gross. That's why you wear clothes that really don't cover you well. That's why you run around half naked on YouTube. You are doing adult content on a public forum when you should take that to a campsite or to OnlyFans, because that's where it belongs. So you can just stop with this soap opera drama. You can just stop. You're not mad at him. You're mad at him allegedly right now, but give it a few days. You'll be apologetic and all of that and be running back to Natter in secret. Yeah, we know the cycle. We know it well.
Transcripts, honey. All the transcripts. Yeah. Yeah. You heard me freaking out every time. You knew you were the problem, and he knew you were the problem, and you kept egging me on, making fun of me on live stream over and over and over and over. Oh, you can fit both your legs in her pants? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
You know, all of this stuff happened. And then what happened after that, y'all? Before she went to Cuba, she had a little intimate occasion with both Dee Dee and Natter. So how much did she hate them really? If you hate somebody, you hate somebody. And if you really hate somebody, you will not be able to take off your clothes and do the most intimate of things with those people. So all of this outrage, all of this hate is manufactured. And it's manufactured for YouTube and the YouTube audience for the sake of riling everybody up and getting their money. Sorry, Foodie, I'm calling bullshit all day on you.
You're gonna sue me? You're gonna sue me? Okay, Dee Dee, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. How are you gonna pay for that? With your Lachine freaking C.H. Robertson fucking do you get lawyer rights or what? Huh? C.H. Robertson appointed attorney? Let's bring it on. Let's bring it on. Natter, you look like such a piece of crap. You never loved me. You're such a liar. Oh, Dee Dee, you lied for him. Look, you guys are gonna believe them? Seriously? Number one, she lied for him. Making up Ashley for him, like oh my God, they're the biggest liars.
You know what, though, Chantal? Dee Dee has lied for Natter. That's true. But you've also lied for him. And you lied on him as well. You, madam. You over there talking about DV and SA. We both know that never happened. We both know. You lied about that. You got mad at him and you threatened him with legal action. Trying to use the justice system because you were vengeful and spiteful. For that, you are evil. You are twisted. You are deranged. You are the worst of the worst. Your bitter, angry heart led you straight to allegedly a police station. You're going to file charges. You did that in a toxic tug of war with this man for control. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think you ever filed charges. I think you might have threatened him with it because you were so desperate to get him away from Dee Dee. But then again, looking at it from another point of view, that could have been fake too. The three of you could have been in cahoots together even before that. And you all got together and had lunch, and you all talked about what you could do to bring drama to your channel and make money for everybody. Yeah, I do believe that happened. I do. I believe the three of you idiots got together and said, we're all a bunch of grifters. Let's make one big gigantic scam that involves everybody on YouTube. Yep. Yep.
They're the biggest liars! No, they did make me crazy. They did make me crazy. They
Girl, you were that way before you met them.
made me fucking crazy. With the shit you put me through over and over and over.
No, ma'am. I'm going to correct you yet again, Chantal. You put yourself through that. If there was any kind of stress or drama that happened, you put yourself through that. Because you're the big dummy that kept running back over there. You're the one that was giving him money month after month, buying him stuff, going to see him. You did that. He wasn't coming to your house. You were going to his house. You were the idiot paying for the hotel rooms and the food and buying him food for his cooking videos, which are trash, editing his videos. You did all that. You chose to do those things. So if you do something by choice, your choice, you cannot place the blame on another person. If something is done to you against your will, then maybe you can point a finger. But all of the things that have happened because you chose them to happen. You invited those things into your life. You opened the door and said, come on in. And so it did. So I don't feel sorry for you. You can sit there and cry a river of tears in front of me. I still would not feel sorry for you because you brought this on yourself. So if you're feeling any kind of real misery that isn't manufactured for you to, you brought that on. You got to deal with it.
So, no, you will not win. You will not win. And you've hit me since that last report. So keep trying me, Matter. Instead of coming online and owning your shit, you just keep telling lies. Do you think anyone's going to believe that you didn't sleep with me? And yes, I am mentally ill. But that's not going to work because you made...
Okay, you can stop right there, Foodie. So is this where we are, Chantal? You're going to claim to be mentally ill? You're going to use that as a shield or defense? How dare you? There's a lot of people in the world that are really mentally ill. Don't you dare do that. You're not mentally ill. You are a sick person. I will agree to that. You are sick. You need to go inpatient and get all of your issues worked out. And you are physically sick. Your body's in bad health. Again, by your choice, because you choose to make it that way. But you keep going like there's nothing wrong with you. But I really hate the fact that you keep bringing up things to try to connect with as many broken or hurt people in the world as possible. Bringing up PTSD, bringing up mental illness, bringing up those who have, what is it? What is it agoraphobia? Yes, she's mentioned she's got agoraphobia, and that's the fear of going outside. Talking about she's got anxiety. I'm sure half the things you've self-diagnosed yourself with, you do not suffer from. I would give more credibility to your case if you saw a doctor and then they diagnosed you. But everything you're talking about, you've diagnosed yourself and you just put it out there with no real proof to back that up. You're not, I don't believe you're mentally ill. I just think you're an evil, manipulating, calculating scammer. That you like to flip the script a lot just to keep people confused to get their money.
So keep trying. Keep trying. I don't want to hear it. I will block you. I think. Are you serious, Savage Keyboard? Are you seriously shaming me? Like, fuck off. You're like, are you fucking serious? You think it's easy to walk away from someone you're in love with? Am I the only person? I'm sick of this shit. In my own fucking chat. No. I'm getting sued. Yeah. I'll be suing you right back for my mental health damages, bitches. Right back. So I hope you like supporting him, because it's one fucking $1,500 a month ain't gonna cut it, is it, Dee? No, I'm not. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm fucking losing it. I can't. They fucking push me. Can't.
Again, I don't feel sorry for this woman. We've been here too many times. We've heard the same stuff over and over. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. Because she says this now, and then she's going to be smirking and then running off to Natter that same night.
No. Oh, I'm locked away. I'm not ever fucking. Are you kidding me? Have fun doing your own fucking stupid. I have nothing to say anymore. I'm just tired. I'm just done. I just wanted to be honest.
Why should he be honest when you're not? You're not honest with the people on your channel, so why should he be honest when you're not honest to people? You're asking him to do something that you yourself don't do.
But I just wanted to be honest. So what happened was, yeah, I had a good time, but go watch my previous stream. Like, it's just, he makes me insane. Like, I can't. And then, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't. So I'm just gonna get off here and just forget I even came live right now. But yeah, try me, Dee Dee. Have fun with that. We're not gonna.
As I said, I don't believe this whole made-up drama with Dee Dee and Natter, because all I could think about was the live stream that she did where she was in her living room and she was screaming at Natter and Dee Dee on her live stream, and they were screaming back on Natter's live stream, and she was inviting Dee Dee to pull up and gave her the address and all this other stuff. Like, she was going completely off. She was in a rage, allegedly. And then later on, she goes and she does something intimate with Dee Dee. So how real is the hate, really? I just don't see it as real. I think it's just, again, performance art for money.
In years. I'm getting off of here. I am blocking all the haters.
Yeah, go ahead. Block all your money off your chat. Go for it. Go for it.
So I just did it. Karma. Karma for what? I did fuck all to anybody. Fuck all. Yeah, she's like, I have no choice but to take action.
I like this super chat. Somebody says, thanks for the trauma dump. Have fun with George. Yeah, that's all she does is she does that trauma dumping, dude, and she does that negativity dumping as well. Like, she dumps, she treats YouTube like a landfill. Let me just take all the negativity and whatever trauma, drama, let me just dump it in the space and fill it up.
Action for your little boyfriend, you dumb fucking desperate piece of crap. Popped yourself in front of me and spread your big fat gray smelly sardine pussy.
Oh, I don't need to hear all that. I don't need to hear all that. Okay, so that was the deleted live stream, and thank you very much, Just Saying. I'm going to put a link for the original video in the description, and I encourage everyone to go over there, give her a like to that video, leave a comment, and subscribe to her. Because as I said, Just Saying is a very hardworking lady, and she deserves it. So let's move on to this Lachine live stream. And the reason why we're only reacting to part of this is that there are parts of it where she's halfway naked. I don't want to show that. There's another part where Pete comes in the room just being a big useless lump. There's no need to show that. And she goes into detail about the intimate occasion with Dee Dee, and I certainly don't want to show that. So we're just going to play a very small portion of this and then go to the comments. So let's get to.
No, I can't do it. I can't do this. No, sorry, you're so much of a liar, I can't. I don't want people knowing my business. Well, then don't be an asshole in private.
And the reason why we're starting at 12 minutes in is that she's going into ugly detail about, intimate detail about Dee Dee. And no, you guys don't need to hear that. We're going to breeze past that. We're just going to pretend it's not there. That's the best thing to do. Trust me.
Does Dee Dee turn you on? Absolutely not. 100% zero. The only reason I did any of that was to fucking make him happy and shut his ass up.
And everybody's always known that the whole arrangement between Dee Dee and Natter and Chantal is neither one of those ladies likes the idea of sharing their man. But it's an arrangement that they have to put up with because that's what Natter wants. Chantal wants Natter, and she knows that she will never get Natter all to herself. Dee Dee knows that Natter is a player, so in order to play, he's got to give the appearance of being single. They both know the deal, and they both put up with it, so they're both idiots.
Another thing he wanted me to do that I don't like doing. But he loves me. You love me. But you love me, but you would rather me look like a fucking piece of shit liar.
Well, that's what you are.
Than tell the truth. Because you don't love me. If you love me.
Julia Rochford says, moral of the story, don't have sex with Chantal unless you want the entire internet to know. You know what, Julia? I will expand on your comment, ma'am. Moral of the story, don't have sex with Chantal or even meet up with Chantal unless you want to run the risk of your privacy being breached in some way. It doesn't matter if you got your clothes on or your clothes off. It doesn't matter if you're meeting up with her in a motel room or at a coffee shop. If you are someone, especially a guy, she's probably going to dox you. She's going to say your name. She's going to try to put you on camera because for her, everything and anyone is content. She's always striving for content. So she doesn't believe in privacy for herself or anybody else.
If you cared about me, you would have been sorry every time you fucking put your hands on me.
Shut up, Chantal. You were in that room. He slapped you on the back of the head, which I didn't like seeing that. I thought it was very inappropriate and disrespectful. But you sat there and you spent the night with him, and then you did a hotel vlog with him. So how upset were you really? You know, you can't do that. You can't sit there and be all good with him and then like an hour or two later be ticked off for something that he did.
And actually, the court says no because I said I went back. And even if they say no, that's fine. I mean, I know my credibility is out the window.
You know what, Chantal? You can't do that. You can't go to the legal system, file charges, and then cancel the charges, and then try to do it again. Because it's going to raise an eyebrow that something is up. It's going to look funny to everybody. You can't do that. It's not like having a phone service, having a cell phone service, and then you cancel the service and then turn it back on. No. You go to the legal system if you need their help with something legal. If there's a wrong and you want justice for the wrong, you can't keep going to the legal system. You can't keep going to the cops and bothering them and wasting their time for nonsense just because you're mad at somebody. You are abusing the system that way, and that should not be done.
I'm not looking for fucking justice from the cops for this because of that. I know that. I don't care. But I'm still
good because there's really no justice to be had. My point of view, he didn't do anything to her. She was just mad and wanted him away from Dee Dee.
I'm gonna tell my truth, and whoever believes me believes me.
You don't have truth.
Whoever don't. It's hard. I know it's hard to follow. That's for sure. Because one day I like him, and the next I hate him, and that's just because my self-respect, I guess, comes back and reminds me that he treated me like fucking shit, and no matter how much I try to smile.
You don't have any self-respect. Girl, if you had self-respect, you wouldn't be sitting in front of the camera right now half naked. What self-respecting woman would be on YouTube looking like this right now? And I'm not talking about your weight, ma'am. I'm talking about the fact that you're getting on camera half naked. Girl, there are campsites where you can do that. There's OnlyFans. You have an OnlyFans. Why aren't you doing this stuff on OnlyFans? Why? Why are you getting on a public platform that anybody at any age can access and do this crap? It's distasteful. It's distasteful. Cover yourself up. Be decent for a change. So she was sitting there raging about Natter, and then she smiled. That tells me everything I need to know. Because if you're really angry, you're not going to sit there and smile like that. It's all an act. And waste. She's running up.
Oh no!
Sorry about that. So she's running up the meter, doing nothing for more Google AdSense money.
Put your day on OnlyFans. Away from us. Yeah.
So there's Pete's. Pete's, why do you come in during her live streams, dude? All you do is come in, sit down, and stare at your phone. Like, you see somebody's live streaming, either you're coming in to add something or stay out of the room. Seriously. You get on my nerves. I don't like you. I don't like you because of the fact that you're basically a useless lump living in her house. You don't do anything. You don't even do the housework, bro. You could do an hour or two worth of housework a day and at least be contributing something. You got no job. You got no money. You don't do anything. You don't contribute anything. I got news for you, Pete. Are you listening? She is determined to be with Natter one way or the other. And sooner or later, you're going to find yourself in a place where she might just leave you behind and not tell you what's up until the 12th hour. But, you know, if you're not grown enough to figure that out, well, that's your problem. But you're on my shit list and you're going to stay there because of the way you treated BBJ. You and Chantal are both awful people to BBJ, and you both should be ashamed. But you're such a hateful little bee to little BBJ, and she hasn't done anything. So why are you in the room? Walk out and go back to your room, bro. Go. Get out of here.
You guys are funny. Oh. Anyways, I'm not going to keep talking about you, so don't worry. Just saying my piece.
During her husband.
No way!
Oh, shut up, Pete. See, he's not doing anything. He just sitting there like a big old lump. Why are you wandering into her stream and just sitting on your phone? You look stupid. Okay, enough with this nonsense. I'm getting irritated. Okay. So let's go on to the comments. You know, I'm so happy and so relieved to see the comments at this point. I've just been dealing too much with Chantal today. Summer Flowers says that smirk at the end screams, I'm going to Montreal. Also, I hope everyone has come to their senses by now and realizes the three of them are all in on this. Absolutely, Summer Flowers. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're all four in on it. It's Natter, Dee Dee, Chantal, and Pete, because he's an accomplice. He will cover for Chantal. He will lie for her if she asks him to. So he's in on it too. Afrocentric ASMR says, this Natter roller coaster will never end because she is obsessed, very, very extremely Jody Arias obsessed with Natter, and he will never give her what she wants. She's the one texting and calling him. She's the one driving for hours to see him, giving him hash and money. She's doing all this to herself. She does whatever he says or asks, even if she doesn't want to, because she thinks it's going to make him want her or love her. He will never love you, ma'am. No, he won't. He's getting everything he wants out of Chantal by keeping her away from him. If they did live together, she would have no reason to please him that way. He gets everything he wants, and the bonus is he does not have to deal with her nasty, dirty, disgusting, foul ways. So in that way, Natter is playing the game smart, get everything I can out of this person, and because they're so foul, keep them away from me. And by doing that, I make them more desperate, which means I get more money out of them. No Names here says, watch how hard she struggles to come up with this story. They pulled this scam so many times, even she is running out of crap to lie about. Yeah, this scam's been going on too long, and they've taken every angle with it that they can. It's getting old. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody heating up 2-week-old hash browns and trying to find some way to fry it up, cook it up, and make it fresh and tasty again. There's just no way to do it. Once something is old, it's old, and no amount of throwing spices on it or mixing it up with something is going to change that. As soon as somebody serves it to you, you're going to look at them and go, I had this 2 weeks ago. I've had this every day for 2 weeks. I want something different, and yet she won't give something different. Keefster says, weed, liquor, random dude after Natter rejected her again. We are in for a good rage tonight. Don't disappoint, Chantal. She's not going to go to some random dude. When has she had time to talk to any other guy? She's been busy running around taking care of Natter. Between her running back and forth to Montreal and doing his edited videos and spending time around him, where does this random dude come from? She has no time to talk to anybody else but Natter. She's all wrapped around him and making sure he has what he wants. Jamie Reynolds says, if you loved me or cared about me, you would have been sorry every time you put your hands on me. No, Chantal. If someone loves and cares about you, they don't do that at all. Your thinking is sick. This is true. If a person really loves you, they care about you, they won't put their hands on you like that. They just won't. But again, I feel that if there is something physical going on between Chantal and Natter, it might be consensual. I mean, she keeps going back. She literally keeps going back. She has a choice. She lives in her own place. He has his own place. She keeps running back to him. So I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for somebody like that. When they are not living with somebody, they're not being forced to be around that person. It's not a no choice situation. She's got choice. And you see what she's doing with choice. Fruit Loop says, in regards to defamation, here is the Canada Criminal Code 2981. A defamatory libel is matter published without lawful justification or excuse that is likely to injure the reputation of any person by exposing him to hatred, contempt, or ridicule that is designed to insult the person of or concerning whom it is published. Chantal and Natter, indeed, they've all gone back and forth. They could all sue each other, and it would be a three-way tie in court. No Names here says, the way she sits there making these lies up so naturally is hilarious to watch. She's like a 5-year-old with an extremely vivid imagination. She has zero connection with reality whatsoever. She pushes away reality because her fantasy world is much more pleasant for her. Melissa Wilkinson says, same thing will happen next month when it's time for Natter's payday weekend and Chantal's pity lay. Yeah, this isn't a cycle anymore, y'all. Everybody calls it a cycle. But when I think of a cycle, I think of one thing going on and then something different happening after that. I like to describe it as a circle because that's what's going on. She keeps talking in circles, living in circles, breathing in circles. It's a circle just going round and round and round, and there's no stopping. So it's not even a cycle anymore of one thing happening, and then directly after that, there's something different, and then something after that, there's something different. It's all the same thing. So it's not a cycle, it's just a freaking circle. Miss Blackwood says, so she said she was on cola the night of the essay. Wasn't that back in the winter? I thought no hard drugs since July. You know, theory, opinion, my thoughts. I don't think she's ever stopped doing chemicals. I think she does different things. What she does, nobody can know because we're not there to see what she puts in her mouth or up her nose. But she's doing different things. It's pretty obvious with some of her behavior. She's doing something. We know she does edibles. That there might be other things that go with the edibles. So I don't think she ever stopped doing multiple chemicals. Susan Olson says, you are the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner when it comes to pathetic, not Dee Dee. I think they're all pathetic, to be honest. Lindsay says, just remember, everyone, it was a lower than normal payday for old Foodie and Nads. Her views are down, sub count is down, had to pay that payday loan. E-begging was a flop. So in return, this is another money scheme. They know how to get the money flowing back in. Don't fall for it. In just a few days, she'll be back on here saying that they want to keep it offline. She doesn't tell you everything. You don't know how he treats her behind the scenes. So loving and passionate. Think before you super chat or hit that join button. Words of wisdom, Lindsay, but I seriously doubt people will listen. They just keep buying into this crap. Let's see, next comment. Lexi Lopez says, I'm still going to tell my truth. Lie to the authorities about SA and DV. Yeah, what truth? Somebody who does something like that is vile. Absolutely vile. Let's see, next comment. Mermaid Tail says, do you really expect to find a man who loves and respects you when you do this? Yeah, what man's going to love and respect Chantal if she gets on YouTube half naked, acting the fool? Answer, nobody. Absolutely nobody. Uh-oh. Spider Rico says, Villa has bed bugs. Pete's gonna start scratching. You know, they better hope they don't have bed bugs because I'll tell you what, they're a bitch to get rid of. Anybody that's ever dealt with them will tell you that. You literally have to throw away everything in your house just to get rid of them because they can be anywhere. They can be in anything. They are a bitch to get rid of. Even bringing in some people to do a heat treatment, that's still no guarantee. They will hide in the space between the walls and wait till the heat's gone. But she better hope she don't have bed bugs. They can be a nightmare. Melissa Wilkinson says, and Chantal says after this she weighs 349. Now that's comedy. She don't weigh no 349. I showed you guys the video where I went back just trying to find a scale for Chantal because I was curious about what scale she was using, what model, what weight limit. And the bonus was I happened to find a video that Yaba, the YouTube Underground, did about a year ago showing a scale, and Chantal's weight at that time was 362 pounds. Anybody believe she's dipped below that in the 2 years since then? No. If anything, she's gained weight. I think she's in the 500-pound range. Prove me wrong, Chantal. Buy a new scale, stand on it with your phone, and let's see. Oh, Amy Man says, might need a new cow. Put this one out to pasture. The milk is sour and old. Yep, I wish there was somebody as entertaining as Chantal that people were into. I really love to switch on to somebody else. She wears me out. She really does wear me out. Dawn says, 13 days ago, you wrote on your community posting, I'm not responsible for anyone's mental health. This was in regards to one of your VIBs commenting they had to take a break from watching your channel. Yet, you being as self-aware as you are, say Dee and Toothy are responsible for yours? You seriously need governmental grade cognitive therapy. Yeah, she'll never get it though. She needs all kinds of therapy, but she'll never get it. Elizabeth Meyer says, anyone else sick of this? The games, the lies? I know I'm sick of it. West Coast Lass says, the fact that you admire Nikocado Avocado and have mentioned him many times makes one think this is all BS made up drama for. You know, she's good friends with Nikocado. Don't tell me they haven't had to sit down and Nikocado has taught her what to do to make money on YouTube. He certainly has. Let's see. People telling her she can't sue Dee. People telling her the date is fake. Flora says, so you had another threesome after the way you cried and carried on in Cuba about how badly it traumatized you and made you crazy. Gotcha. Yeah, make it make sense. Oh, it was so horrible. So horrible what happened to me, and yet she went back for a second round. Sure, that really sounds like you were traumatized, Foodie. I'm so glad. Look at all these people calling her out in the comments. My Girls Breathe Fire says, Duper's Delight, worst actress ever. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The Existence Project says, I still have no idea what is going on. She was calm this morning, then I step out, 3 videos later, she's raging. Why won't she get help? This is so frustrating. She doesn't want help. She doesn't want help. She makes money by creating drama. That's all she does. This is all, listen, forgive my language, y'all. I don't mean to be foul. This is all fake, made up bullshit. All of it. It's a scam. She's got to keep the drama going for views and for money. That's all this is. That's all this is. It's near the end of the month. She's got to get that extra drama for extra money. Her check this last month sucked, so she's trying to make up for it by really stirring the pot. That's all that's going on here. I mean, if we're going to be real about it, she has a key to Dee Dee's place. She actually has a key for Dee Dee's apartment. Does that sound like someone that has a problem with you or you got a problem with? No. She literally has a key to Dee Dee's place. Just Bean says, thou protest a little too much. I believe you guys didn't have sex because you said so in your last video today. I gave all that and I didn't get crap. Your words, not his. Oh, so is she's mad because what? She took him to a motel room and she expected a little booty and she didn't get it? Well, there you go. So is that what's going on? She's mad because she expected some, booty and she didn't get no booty. Well, maybe you should take a shower, Chantal. Stop bathing in perfume and Vagisil, girl. Usually when guys have sex with a woman, they like for her to be clean. You want the booty, but you don't want to clean your booty. You see how that works? You got to clean it before you expect anybody to do anything with it. Okay. So that's it for the comments. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. I'm sure Chantal's done like 3 videos since I've been reacting to this one. I'm just trying to keep up. It's getting hard. She needs to go to bed. Chantal, go to sleep. Dang it. I'm tired. I got other stuff to do. I want to do some ambiance videos today. Had fun making one last night. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. And don't forget to leave your comments and subscribe. Take care and bye-bye.